Hey, my name is Justin Case, and it is finally a nice day here in Denver. As you know, this is March 1st, and that means CBRSs are now done. No rewards for here on out. So I have taken their outdoor hotspots and I've mounted them all here. I triangulated them so they're all at 120 degree angles around this area. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of houses out here, and so because of the way rewards are currently determined, I am not going to make as much as some of you will, being in downtown suburbs. However, this is what I got to do, so this is what I'm doing. I have got about 60 foot of cable coming down here, and I will show you where it goes. So I'm doing things a little bit different this time. My kids were helping me. Now they're just chilling out on the roof, enjoying this fine day. Like I said, I got about 60 feet of Ethernet cable here, and it's coming down to this corner where last year I had installed 110 voltage outside in order to make sure I could hook up anything on the roof. So I decided, because of that, why not just get a PoE router here. This is here, and it's, so I'm trying to get close to it, but I realize the sun is pretty bad out here. But this is a TP-Link 5-port gigabit desktop switch with 4-port PoE plus, and I'm gonna put it in this box to get it out of the sun. It is currently very, very hot, but it is connected here, plugged in. And then I have a flat ribbon cable, and this flat ribbon cable is going to go here into my son's bedroom. So this flat cable should be easy to slam the window on without causing too much of a problem. And that way I know that it's a short distance, probably about, I could do it with probably 15 feet. Unfortunately, I have 100 feet. I got to get a new cable for it. But if it works, I'm just going to leave it alone like that. So, yeah, that is my current setup. And let's talk about other things Helium once I am done getting my kids off the roof and putting the ladder away. So, okay, I'm just finishing up the cabling here, but I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it. And this is what I mean with that flat cable. So when I close this, should work just fine, even with it shut and tight. Okay, I'm sorry that I lied. That was yesterday. This is now March 2nd, and I finally got into my sister's house, and I just wanted to show you what I did with the other two outdoor hotspots. So she uses Xfinity, and I've basically put in the PoE connectors back here, and then take the wiring, put it over the door to her back porch, and then down here through the window. So outside we go, and I've used, like before, I've used the flat cabling, and then I used an adapter to switch it back to the regular cabling, because I just don't have enough. I have adapters, but I don't have long enough flat cabling, so had to put the rest out. And then here it is. I've connected it just to the bars here of her railing. So yeah, so this one is basically 120 degrees from this one. This is pretty much as far as they go, and I kind of wish I just had one and could direct it at the school right there, but I can't. But this one should hit the school, go in the direction it is, and then the other one's going to hit basically these apartments over here. But hey, I've got 2 units and I've got no place else to put them, so you got to put them where you can, right? So I took my 4 new hotspots, I put 2 of them at my sister-in-law's, and I put 2 of them on my roof. So I already had 1 on my roof, as you can see it right over there, and I put the other 2 up and set them up. And this was around, I'm going to say 2-3 o'clock yesterday, or sorry, not yesterday, on Saturday, 2 days ago. And, it takes a day for them to get heartbeats and get up. But what I didn't do is the whole process to make sure that, having a phone number through Helium Mobile, using them as my carrier service, that I connected to these and made a phone call through them so they could get that credential to verify that they're actually in that location. And you know what? Onboarding processes don't show you have to do that, because you shouldn't have to do that. I mean, they're right there. I know that, you know that, but, I guess they don't know that. So they can't verify by the IP address or something else. And I get it. People do spoofing. I don't personally, but people do. So anyway, within 48 hours, they got banned. And it really frustrates me because I recall that the rule was you have to have like an Oracle multiplier above 0.5. And this whole area is like under 0.5. I believe one of them is listed at 0.3, one is at 0.4, and one is at 0.45. So they're all underneath. But anyway, I have to fix this problem. So, of course, that means I got to disconnect them one at a time. I got to then connect to the one that is operational, make a phone call while I am connected via Wi-Fi. And this means I need to go on the roof here and do it. So that's what I'm doing. I've done 2 of them. I'm waiting to do the 3rd one after I'm done with this. I will make about a 1-minute phone call just to be on the safe side. And I'll also download some data just to make sure that the data transfer was shown to us happen. But even then, they're already banned. I can't believe they were banned in less than 48 hours. It just makes me so mad. And then I got to go to my sister-in-law's house and do the same thing, although I can't get in there. So I'm just going to go as far as I can one direction and do it, and then as far as I can the other direction and do it, because they're facing, they're 120 degrees apart. So hopefully that will work to know that I'm connecting to the right one. But okay, so I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there, and they basically cover this whole back area, hopefully going all the way to the school. But honestly, I don't know if these Wi-Fi distances are that accurate. It seems like I can connect to it from my car over here. So yeah, I guess at least can get to the road, the Helium hotspot. So people walking their dogs back here have access to Helium. That's good, I guess, but at the end of the day, I just don't want to get banned with the 2 new ones that I just set up here. So I did what I told you before. I downloaded a bunch. Since they're pointed in 2 different directions, I went one way as far as I could, and then downloaded something on Netflix, and then went to the other direction, downloaded something. And both times while the download was occurring, I made a phone call for 1 minute. So I'm just hoping that is good enough. So guys, if you don't want to get banned, I highly suggest, as part of the process, once you are up and running with that Helium hotspot, you make a phone call while connected to it and download something off the internet, just so you have both data as well as a phone call transferred through, just to be on the safe side. I mean, you probably don't need the data, that's what they say, but I am paranoid, so just hoping it works. All right, hey. So now it's been 4 days. It's Tuesday now, and I just want to show you on Helium Geek what it's looking like. So, yep, these are my indoor and outdoor devices, miners, Wi-Fi units, whatever you want to call them. The sour purple mousse at the bottom is my indoor one. As you can see, it gets the lowest amount. The one that was pointed at the school at my sister's house is right at the top, making the most. And for some odd reason, even though it's using the same internet, when the other one connected, the Brisk Crepe Wombat here, it for some reason had lower data. I don't know why, which halved the amount of rewards I'm getting. But hey, honestly, if it does end up being 1.2 and the other one's 1.7, I'm super excited. I'm hoping that fixed itself overnight. But the other three, so Salty Satin Baboon was always fine, but the other two, Suave Snowy Owl and Bubble Ashfly, both of those were the ones that had gotten banned. And I'm just going to show you one of them here. If I go down, as you can see, POC status, ban lifted. So luckily, the ban got lifted. It showed that I had a unique connection with my phone, which is why I went and did each one of them just to be on the safe side. And if I look at, let's say, curved infrared pheasant, which is the other one that is at my sister-in-law's that I told you is pointed at the school, it says not banned and has unique connections at the time that you saw me go there and check it out. And even though it said it's not, I think they need actually technically 3 phones to verify these things. They're not really worried about that, and it says, like, luckily the radio is not banned. So yeah, it was good that I went to all of them. Glad I did. One thing for you guys that are living in more urban areas, might be worth having 3 on a roof like this. I mean, altogether, this will make me currently, if I add all these numbers together, it makes me about 5 HNT. That's 5 HNT a day. That's about $15 a day. Not as good as well, it's good. Altogether, it's good. But no single unit is as good as, say, GeoNet, giving about $7 a day. But still, in total, if you have a CBRS and you're waiting and deciding, hey, I'm going to have to switch it out with the Wi-Fi's, you could get some good numbers here. $15 a day isn't bad, and that's at the current prices, which are down. So, hey, guys, thank you for watching this whole video about my ordeal now that CBRS has ended and trying to get all these outdoor Wi-Fi miners up. It was tough, but it's over. So, hey, appreciate you watching. Have a great day.